and the internet, there's this group, it's called and they have a list, like they have lists of,
Right.
you can just read their posts.
Yeah.
And I says, well, that's funny, about a couple months ago you can't get in it normally. And so I said, I thought maybe they stopped it. And I said, oh no, they just changed their policy. You got to ask to get in now.
Oh.
And I know the guy who came in, his name was, and I helped him in the past. But to keep it short, I asked him, I says, I want to get in, and basically he says, well, he says, hi Bill, nice to hear from you. I see you wanted to get into the list and tried to get in automatically, but I see that this list is basically just for professional musicians, professional scholars, or professionally trained, I think you put it. And I find it hard to justify to put you on the list. That made me so...
Yeah,
I helped this guy, and what's the big deal?
Yeah.
All I'm doing is reading the post to learn.
Yeah.
And he says, I find it hard to justify to put you on the list. And so I wrote him an email back, and I says, it's just, I do this to help each other. I mean, what's the big deal? And then he still didn't reply after 3 days. I said, forget it. I'm not going to try to change your mind.
Yeah.
You see, it says people are free to share or not share, but I says, well, common sense, so.
Yeah, that's so unreasonable.
No, it's crazy. Well, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but he's a very bright guy, but I don't know if it has anything to do with
It
it.
sounds like he's an ego invested in his intellect,
Oh, definitely.
and that he can't tolerate anybody that might show up his intellect.
It's interesting. And I like the guy, so that's why I was
Disgusted with the way he acted, yeah.
Yeah, I was floored.
Yeah.
So, but that's why I say you have to have a sense of humor sometimes
Yeah,
with these
you
people.
do. Well, that kind of intellectual snob, which is what he is, basically, isn't really worth cultivating.
Right.
Just to let him go.
Well, I mean, the people that contribute have valuable information, but he happens to be the guy in control of who goes into it.
Yeah.
And that was the problem.
Right.
Yeah, so basically,
Yeah.
I don't think he'll contact me now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I did say, I says, if you change your mind, decide to give me the password, well, that's great, but I'm not going to try to argue with you. It's just, you're free to share or not share if you wish, but...
Good. I think that's a good approach.
But I was disappointed.
Yeah.
So it's funny how, I don't know if you experienced that in astrology, how when you're in a certain perceived echelon of a field, they don't like you going into their turf if they think you're an outsider.
They're basically intellectual snobs.
Okay.
They have the official approved ticket, whether it's a degree,
Right.
from a university, or then it's usually that, but it can be anything that gives them this privileged position. And they're basically selfish. They're keeping it for themselves and shutting out anybody else.
And insecure too, maybe?
Yeah, but behind that is insecurity, because secure people are open and giving. Yes, it's a very disgusting form, but it's still one form of human nature.